Everybody keeps asking me why I ain't got no man and why I'm not married yet. It's pretty simple. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. And by the looks of it, a lot of these men, black men specifically, are not either. And I'm trying to stay within the community.
Oh man, here we go.
But that's not something I'm focusing on right now, because I can't be focused on what these men are doing. I can't be focused on what other women are doing. Like, dear God, I can never be focused on that. But I say I'm not ready because there's a lot that comes with being a wife. There's a lot that comes with being a mother. There's a lot that comes with all of that. And quite frankly, I'm not there yet. I don't have it in me. I'm not going to get up and do the things. I'm not a Proverbs 31 woman. I aspire to be like the Proverbs 31 woman, just like as I aspire to be like Christ. It sounds good, and I could try my best, but I am perfect.
Girl, good night. Pick a bed and go to sleep.
I am perfect.
I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon.
I am perfect.
Big Shirley. How you doing, Shirley, now? Shirley? Oh, Tasia? And the rest of the gang. Y'all about to, I'm gonna need y'all to go ahead and sit down, grab you a glass of wine, settle in for what's about to happen. Because winter is coming.
I think now I understand more why men don't want to date women with kids. Now, everybody know all up and through my page, I'm a girl's girl to my core, but I got to keep it real when I see it. The children are not the problem. I really do believe that a woman with children, even multiple children, 4 or 5 kids, I don't think that's the problem. I think the problem when it comes to why a man don't want to date a woman with kids is because her child's father still has access to her.
What?
Under no circumstances should your child's father be able to be contacting you and have access to you at all times. If it's strictly about the kids and the relationship is over, there's no reason why he should have access to you all times of the night, all times of the day. It should simply be strictly about the kids. You can co-parent and be about the kids, and your child's father does not have easy access to you. Your child's father should not be able to come to your house uninvited. Your child's father should not have free reign to do what it is that he want to do when he want to do it. Women lack boundaries when it comes to their child's father. If I was a guy, I wouldn't particularly want to deal with that either, because the situation is already sticky as is. You already have a child with them. You're already bonded with that person. So now this person can call you anytime they want. This person can get access to you anytime they want. You do have to be mature about the situation and understand that contact is going to be had because you have children. But I think a lot of times in this situation, this pertains to a lot of men that don't do shit for their kids. Because a man that don't do nothing for his kids, but he still has access to you, what's really going on here?
Back in the day when I questioned my self-worth and I didn't know if I was like good enough to get the guys that I wanted, I used to always say things like, the men I want don't want me. But that wasn't true, because I would date these guys, but the relationship just didn't end how I wanted it to end, because they didn't want what I wanted out of the relationship. I wanted something serious. They wanted something casual. So instead of saying things like, the men I want don't want me, I should have been saying, the men I want don't want the type of relationship that I want. The difference is that one makes you feel undesirable, unwanted, low in self-esteem. The other one makes you feel empowered in your standards and in your desires and in your boundaries. So that's one thing you can do to reframe your reality, because I think too many times we speak negativity into our lives and it's not really true. So, yeah.
Girl, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's come to my conclusion that none of the guys that I've talked to actually like me. Like, none of them courted me. None of them was like, hey, let's go on a fancy date. Let me go through 2 or 3 dates. It was just, I'm trying to fuck.
does that shit exist? Like, if you've experienced that life, please let me live through you and tell me all about it, because I've never gotten the flowers or any of that movie stuff, but I know it has to exist, right? Like, there has to be guys out there doing that. I guess the guys that I wanted to do that just really didn't like me, and all they wanted to do was me.
So I always tell the girls that overextending yourself for a man is not gonna make him want you any more than he already does. I can say that because I'm speaking from experience. I was in a situationship with this guy for several years.
I was in a situationship with this guy for several years.
I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon.
I was in a situationship with this guy for several years. He texted me last night and he was like, hey, it's my last night in the city. I'm leaving Georgia for good. You know, let's kick it one last time. Mind you, we've done everything that you do in a relationship, but I just didn't have the girlfriend title. And like a dummy, I overextended myself. Sleeping with him, beating him, picking him up from work several times when he didn't have a car, just being there for him emotionally, everything, right? Didn't get the girlfriend title back then, still don't have the girlfriend title. And yeah, that just goes to show you that a man knows like who you are and what you mean to him from the jump. A man that wants you, seriously wants you, is going to prove to you, not even prove to you, he's going to show you that he wants you. You're not going to have to prove to him that you're a good woman or that you're worth keeping around. And yeah, I'm so glad that I learned that lesson now instead of like in my mid 30s or mid 40s or well into a marriage. There is nothing that you can do to make a man want you. You can't.
So the other day I made a video and I was just saying like, hey, you guys cut off your roster too quick. And a lot of people were in the comments saying like, hey, they feel like nobody wants them. And that broke my heart because am I somebody who can relate to that feeling? And I know what that feels like. That feels like hell. Trust me, I would know. My biggest advice to people in a space where they feel unwanted, you know, by partners, they feel like they're not going to find a partner. They feel like nobody has been pursuing them, nobody has been checking for them, and nobody wants them. One, I want to say that your feelings are valid. I've definitely felt like that before. And it's a sickening feeling. But first of all, I would say you really have to find joy in your season of singleness. You really have to find joy in your isolation at the moment, whether it's joy with yourself, your homegirls, your friends. Find something that makes you happy in your season of singleness, because if not, you're going to kind of be antsy about it. Like, oh, Lord, oh, no, I got to find a man. I got to hurry up. Please save me from this. You know what I'm saying? Singleness should not be like a, please save me from this. I can't keep, you know, because then that leads to you just getting with the first thing that looks at you. And people usually put themselves in very bad situations because of that. Desperation messes a lot of people's lives up.
We do not care.